Another episode of Namali Noted. This episode is about friendship. And I'm going to tap into the friendship where you feel like you're being a good friend, but not what you think. Let me explain that a little more. If you are friends with someone, or you guys have this great bond and everything, if you're that friend who, if your friend tells you, okay, let's go here, you say, yeah. Let's go here, you jump. Let's go here, you jump. Let's go here, you jump here. Let's go here, you jump here. But that same friend who does all the jumping asks that friend, hey, can you jump here? And they like, oh, I can't really jump for you, or I can't really jump for you. I'm not here to talk about that they're bad people, but I'm here to say that the friend that's always doing the jumping doesn't know herself. The friend that actually speaks up and said, I don't want to do that, knows herself. And it happens both ways. You cannot always be the jumper in the relationship. You have to have a standard where if you know that you don't feel like jumping, you do not have to go the extra mile for people, because the moment that you don't go the extra mile, you become a bad friend. If you listen to your friend gossip, talk about her personal life, and she goes in and in and in, never giving you time to talk, but the moment it's the time for you to talk and the stage is yours, and she disagrees with everything you says, and it's like you're like, oh, am I stepping on your toe? And now you fall back because now you're afraid to step on your friend's toe. That's a problem. As an adult, you should be able to have adult conversations where, hey, yeah, girl, I understand that, but I don't really agree too much with that. Girl, why are you saying that? Explain. We should be able to have an actual explanation so we can understand each other. Even if we're indifferent of everything, we have an understanding, because I know next time, my friend, she not really into that, but I do know a friend that is. You have to have this balance. We can't always have that one friend that's an all around. As you grow in life, things are different, and being a great friend is understanding the growth of somebody. And not everybody can handle that. You understand? So in that aspect of friendship, you have to understand each other's boundaries, but the person who's being the jumper needs to stop jumping and sit down sometimes, and understand it's okay to sit down, because a real friend will understand that. And with that being said, friends will always be there if they're true, no matter what's going on. Everyone has a life, and what you did in your younger years versus the times of your older years, and maybe it might be a little different in your older years. There has to be a boundary so each of you can grow in the group. It has to be a boundary. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You learn a lot when you have that moment to yourself. You learn a lot by yourself. And then when you get in those groups, you know yourself and you know your boundaries. And that's Namali Noted.